everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my October update for Single Ladies and My Man Matt. I have been having a hard time getting used to it being October because it's still sort of towards the beginning of the month, and yeah, you think I'm bad with months, just wait until like the year starts over. I'll be like, it's 2019. Yeah. I always mess that up, but what are you gonna do? I love this project. It is an ongoing project for as long as we want to do it. It is kind of a small collab, and I'm gonna have everyone that is in this collab listed down below. I know some people have actually joined in, which I love. I absolutely love it. And if you would like to join in, please feel free. We would love to have you on this journey. The idea is to pick 4 single ladies or 4 single eyeshadows, and they can be any eyeshadows at all, as long as they're single, depotted or wetter, or something that you can like hold in your hand and it's all by itself. And My Man Matte is either a matte palette, a collection of matte shadows, anything along those lines. So it's Single Ladies and My Man Matte. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's a rolling project. As you finish something, you can roll something new in, and this could go on forever and ever and ever. It could. It really could if we wanted to. You know. All right. So you know everyone that's going to be in it is going to be down below. This was created by me and Amanda. And let's see, when did we start this? The beginning of the year, I think. Yeah. January. We finished. We started in January. My brain. So yeah, we're doing really good, I think. I know a lot of the girls are doing really good with their single ladies, getting them all married off and stuff, and working to try to marry off a few more single ladies. And I am happy to say that I have married off one of my single ladies in this past month. I did it today, as a matter of fact. I finished the one that I put in last month. I think it was last month or the month before. This is a depotted shadow from the Profusion Eyes palette. It was the color Pearly, and it was just like a pearlescent kind of white shadow. I've used it a lot on my inner corners. I used it on my lids. I used it as a lip topper. I used it every which way I possibly could. And I am happy to say she is married off. Have fun, girlfriend. And let me show you the rest of my single ladies. I have one that I'm actually wearing today, besides the Pearly that I just finished. This is the Coastal Scents Hot Side Pink Mica. I am doing pretty darn good with this one, and I'm hoping that I can have at least half of what is left done by the next update. That would be really awesome. This next one is another Coastal Scents, and this one is a Hot Pot in the color Balsam. I don't know if you guys can see that I do have a dip in this one, but I have not prioritized this one at all because I've been working on a lot of the experiment shadows. I've been working on My Man Matte because it's in the experiment. My Pan That palette's in the experiment. So, you know, got to finish those things, which Hot Side Pink Mica is in my experiment, so I need to get that one done. And this next one is also a Coastal Scents Mica, and you guys are used to seeing it in one of these kind of metal pans. I decided to turn it into like a cream shadow. This is the Kaylin Orchid. I do actually have a little bit of this on my eyes today in like the inner third. So this is what is left. Hopefully it will focus there. I think this one is going to be done by the next update. I am loving it in cream shadow form, and I put just the tiniest little bit of primer in it, a little bit of water and glycerin, and it stays nice and creamy, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So that's what I did. I don't know if it would work for someone else. I'm sure it probably would. I just happen to have a lot of glycerin here because I like to mix things together and play like amateur chemist, but you know, I'm a weird nerd kind of girl, so if you want to try it, do it at your own risk. I'm just telling you how I did it with like tiny bit of primer, water and a decent amount of glycerin. All right, my man Matte. This is my e.l.f. Mad for Matte palette. You ready for this? It does have a shadow in it that is not part of this palette. It is the matte cream shade that's all in the very end, and that is from the e.l.f. Everyday Smoky palette. I just pressed it into here to make my life easier. Everything else belongs in this palette, and I have made some serious progress on this. Trying not to blind you, I've made amazing progress on shade 10 here. Really good progress. I finished almost a third of shade 8. Starting to expand the pan here, and I don't remember if I had hit pan last time. I don't think I had, but I think that's a pretty good pan on shade 3 there. Getting a little bit of a dip here in my Frankened shade 9. I'm quite happy with my progress on this one, and it is going to start going even quicker now that I have two shadows left in Pan That palette, and I have this palette here and not a whole lot that's left in the experiment, so I'm really focused on those. So I've been doing a lot of very neutral looks, and all I did was tap a little bit of the Hot Side Pink Mica underneath my eyes, like lower lash line in here, just to kind of jazz up a neutral look. And I will be doing that a lot because I have a lot of brown to get through. Lots of browns. I probably am going to Franken a little bit of this, but I'm going to keep it in the palette so you can see. And I'm going to set some goals. I am going to set some goals. It's going to be a little bit crazy. You guys are going to think I'm nuts, but again, this is one of the very few eyeshadows that I'm going to be using for the rest of the year. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say I am going to finish shade 10. I'm going to attempt to finish shade 8, and I would like to get to the point of needing to repress this shade right here, shade 3. And if at all possible, and who knows if it is, if at all possible, I would like to clean out the bottom of shade 6 here, kind of the way I have shade 8. I would like to get this one to that point as well. And hit pan on 9. Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's a lot of goals, but when you're using the same thing every single day, it tends to go a little bit quicker. So, yep, those are my goals. And I need to show you my new single lady. I have not introduced my newest single lady. How remiss of me. All right, here she is. You ready? She's a petite girl. There it is from the Sephora Colorista palette, because I know there are so many of you who are like, finish that palette, lady. So here she is. This is like the lightest shade that I have left. And yeah, I'm just going to work on it. I'm not going to have a goal for her because, you know, she's new in town and we don't want to rush her. We will slowly introduce her to the group. All right, that is everything. I really hope that I can have 2, maybe 3 shades done by the next update. This one's going to be done, the Kaylin Orchid. I'm very certain that that one is going to be done. And like I said, shades 8 and 10, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to Franken it, because I might make them a little bit easier to use since we're down to the wire here. So if I can use them, and it's all going to be in my eye area since they're experiment shadows, but if I can use something to Franken them with and make them usable like on different parts of my eye, then I'm probably going to do it, just because yeah, I need to use 6 experiment shadows a day, and when you have like 6 million shades of brown, it makes it really hard. I'm going to look like a smeared mud on my eye if I don't Franken something here. So expect to see something Frankened by the next update, if I could speak. If I remember, I might post the Frankens on Instagram, just because, you know, my intention is if I Franken anything in this palette, I want to use it up before the next update. So I will try to remember to put it on Instagram, whatever I Franken, so you guys can see it and we'll just go from there. All right, I think I probably have rambled on long enough. Don't forget to check out the amazing ladies that have joined in. I'm going to tell you who is in from the beginning. Of course, it's going to be me and Amanda, Elizabeth, Brandy, Floralisa, and Amber. They are going to be down below. Check them out. They're all amazing women and amazing panners. So you guys are probably already watching them. I mean, if you aren't, I would be shocked because everybody knows them. So check them out. Show them some love. Maybe they'll introduce you to some single ladies, or Matt. You never know. I mean, I don't know if you're single or not. Some of you I know, but. All right, Jessica, get off your little tangent. Wrapping this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.